Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Good evening, good afternoon, good day. Hope everyone is doing well. Everybody's awesome. Such a beautiful Tuesday, and it is NFP week. So this week is going to be stagnant until Friday, right? This week should be stagnant. It's probably going to be stagnant. A lot of back and forth, a lot of ranging, in anticipation for the NFP on Friday. Just gonna pull up the calendar over here. I'll show you guys properly. All right, so as you can see over here, we've got NFP on Friday, as well as the CAD unemployment rate that's going to come out at the same time. So what tends to happen on the week of NFP, on the week of FOMC, is that the market ranges, doesn't do anything really significant. It just prepares itself for the news release that's going to be coming out on Friday, right? FOMC tends to come out on Wednesday, so you also see that happening. Stagnation, ranging, nothing significant happening. And then on Friday, we should get a very aggressive move, right? Hasn't happened in a very long time, but we should see a significant amount of liquidity coming into the market on Friday because of NFP. Anyway, let's get started. So we're going to start with the index. As you can see, I have my target for the index up here. Just move this away. Just want to make sure that you guys can see. All right, so I have my target for the index over here. It's very simple, not really complicating my life. I took the range of this from the swing high to the swing low, and I extended it from here to here, and this is how I got this as a target. As you can see, we have not reached it. We've retraced pretty much today, Tuesday, was this retracement here. This is the candle for Tuesday. What I want to see for the remainder of the week is us finding some support over here, possibly even testing this level. But even if we find support over here and then continuing the rally up, and then finally achieving this target here at 105.24. Moving over to USD/JPY, I've been long on this for some time. I mean, it's been a very, very long time. Pretty much since what? I got into it on the 27th of March, but I was eyeing it pretty much as soon as we got here. So this is literally what now? Almost 2 weeks of just nothing. Ranging up, down, up, down, up, down. And it seems to be continuing into April. However, since I got filled here, I've been still holding on to this trade. I am still significantly bullish on USD/JPY. I do have quite a few selling opportunities on the way down, however, but this is like on a much higher time frame, because obviously what goes up must eventually come down. We have this rejection, push down, and then we've been rising ever since. Rejection, push down, and we rise ever since, and now we're up here. So I'm thinking maybe one last push to the top side before it inevitably crumbles. USD franc. We drop down to the daily time frame over here. Cool. At a target that was fortunately reached over here. I said when we were retracing over here that I was waiting for and anticipating for it to find support and continue the rally. I have another trade over here on the side. It's a 2-to-1, risking about 60 pips to make about 122. This coincides with my belief on USD JPY, right? I still think that we have some upside momentum that still needs to play out, and USD franc appears to be cooperating, right? So from where we are right now, that is about 180 pips away. Moving to gold. I said this a very, very long time ago. Okay, maybe not that long time ago, but about 7 days away, 7 days ago, 8 or so days ago, I said I drew this absolutely outrageous target for $2,400 on gold. I mean, if we have to go all the way back to about here, I've been calling, since we're about here, I was calling the breakouts. This was the previous all-time high, and I said that I was anticipating a new ultimate high. We achieved that. But in this descending, what can we call it? A descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern, right? So we were anticipating a bullish move. However, for me, I thought that we would see it push one more leg lower before this rally. We didn't get the leg lower, we just got the rally immediately, and then we came back down to test this level before rallying. I'm going to sing this literally until the cows come home. 2416, that's my target for gold. This would be like the ultimate of new highs. Okay, we have never been this high. Even this level that we hit today, gold has never been more expensive than it is today. So congratulations. Moving over to USD CAD. Still holding this bullish trade over here. The lows were tested, granted, but we seem to have found some support over here, and we are rallying to the top side. I also have a trade over here on the side, just a little trade. This coincides with my belief that USD franc is going up, USD JPY is going up, the dollar index is going up. Okay, this is a very small trade. It's about 30 pips. It's 1-to-1, nothing major. However, if we do reach this, we will also enter and hit TP on this as well. I am expecting a decently explosive move on Friday. It'll be cool. Like just a really aggressive push. It'll be dope. Let's work our way back down again. So euro pound, here we have here a descending flag, supports, bullish move into this descending flag, and then it seems to be rallying back up. This is still my target here at 8630. I believe that is at least 30, it's about 70 pips from where we are right now. So not the biggest trade ever, but this is euro pound after all. So it is what it is. I will explain this just for austerity. Euro pound has a negative correlation to pound USD. So if we're expecting euro pound to go up, we should expect pound USD to go down, which, I repeat, coincides with my original belief and my analysis on the dollar index. Because if the pound USD and AUD USD and any other currency pair that ends with USD goes down, it will push USD CAD up, USD franc up, USD JPY up, which is what I originally believed. See here, pound USD is still making lows. Yesterday was a very bullish candle, broke through all of those lows over there, and seems to be finding some kind of a support today. But this could easily just continue to fall even lower. But anyway, that's what I think on euro pound. I think euro pound is going to rally up about 70 to 100 pips. Moving on to New Zealand franc, I have, I'm not even surprised by this. So I've been shorting this for a long time. I have been shorting this for a very long time. I think my initial entry was somewhere over here. So at the beginning of March, caught this bearish move, saw this bullish candle, chickened out, closed the trade. Rightfully so, I would say, because it eventually rallied all the way back up here, then retraced. The moment it came back up, I entered short, caught a nice bearish move, and then we had this bullish candle, chickened out again, and I exited. It rallied, tested the highs, and then it rejected. At which time I entered again, caught this move, and then right around here I closed. I spoke about it, I think it was like early last week. I spoke about me exiting this trade because I was just tired. And then as you can see now, we've rallied back up. So I don't know. Still think it's a sell, but you know, it's just exhausting at this point. This range is sickening. GCAD. I don't really have anything for this at this present moment. I mean, the initial trade, which was the break of the trend line, yeah, that played out very nicely. But I had already exited, I think, right after this move here. So what I like to do is, after the break of the trend line, I like to catch the move to the halfway point of the trend line. And then I'm out. So for now, I don't really see anything on GCAD. I don't see anything on AED Franc either. I don't see anything on AED NZD. Just a really sickening chart as far as it's just creating high after high after high. This is literally what we call a staircase. It has not retraced even in the slightest. Very frustrating, but I don't see any opportunities to enter there. I don't see anything on GA. New Zealand CAD, I thought maybe that we might find support here. We didn't, we broke through it. However, I do think that eventually we should find some kind of support, even for a slight retracement back to here. But nothing really screaming like, you know, here's a trade. AED-JPY, I still have this pending order down here. I thought we would maybe push to get lower. We didn't. Very frustrating, but still holding this as a pending trade. USD Franc, we already went over it. USD JPY, we already went over it. Which brings me to pound NZD. I believe at some point, maybe I was up like 1-1 on this. But I am aiming for a 3-1 on pound NZD, so I'm not going to take any trades prematurely. This is a very big trade. I'll probably be holding it for at least the next 2 weeks. But in the end, it should, you know, finally achieve target. And that is pretty much every currency pair I trade and all the ideas that I have in regards to them. On which currency pair or which commodity? Chinedu. Just clarify which question or which one you're actually looking at. Um, I just noticed that I have, what is this? That's on Thursday. CPI on the franc, the Swiss franc. That's on Thursday, so should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, whew. Super long day. But yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if this week is just like a complete snooze fest. Um, yeah, because of NFP that's going to be happening on Friday. I really wouldn't be surprised if absolutely nothing happens. Um, Okay. Gold is retracing. Not buying it though. Or let me say, I'm not selling it. Like, I think anybody sells gold right now, you are just asking for a beating. Do not sell gold right now. Do not do it. A bullish move on the dollar is really on the cards. I mean, this is a descending flag. You know, this is a descending flag. There's literally like no other way to slice it. It looks like USD CAD, USD JPY, USD franc is going to rally on NFP day. Like from where I'm sitting, that's what it looks like. From where I'm sitting, that's what it looks like. But I welcome, you know, the other opinions. Like if you honestly think that, you know, the dollar's going to do something else, please argue with me. But for me, I see USD CAD, USD JPY, USD USD franc. I see them all rallying. I see them all rallying. This. No, buddy, no. Let's do this. There you go. Awesome. Consolidation. 1, 2. Do not stress yourself out. It's a flat top bottom. Like that. There. I don't know about you guys, but that to me is a bullish pattern. To me, to this guy, that's a bullish pattern. That is a bullish pattern. That's what I believe. Wholeheartedly, it's a bullish pattern. I did say don't short gold though. Do not under any circumstances short gold. I wonder what BTC is doing. It's just fun, just for kicks. What is Bitcoin doing today? There's like one or two things that this could be doing right now. Here, channel. Or either way, I think the price of Bitcoin is going to depreciate. Here we go. To that level. Bless me. Would it make sense for it just to find support in here and just go up? Wouldn't make any sense. So it's either going to, I mean, I think there's at least I don't know, like, let's call it a 66% chance that we're going to reach here, right? Those are decent odds. Yeah, that's just a fun little, I used to actually trade cryptocurrencies aggressively. No, not anymore. But anyway, that's what I think on BTC, USD. Can't mess with this, man. Can't mess with this. Let's say from there to here. No. Guys, if you know me and you've heard me, I've spoken about trading NAS, because NAS really spends 90% of its life going up. But I will be honest, every time I have traded, because obviously FOMO got the best of me, every time I traded NAS, I actually managed to trade it successfully. Because if you throw like a Fibonacci, like, sequence on this, and you try find for a retracement level, you're usually going to be right. Because yes, 90% of the time, NAS just goes up. So for something that I don't like trading very often, I tend to get it right. However, looking at where we are right now, there is something significant that I believe has happened. So here we come up and we retrace what appears to be a bearish flag, right here. Let's call that a bearish flag. However, we break through it entirely. Okay? We break through the whole thing entirely, almost like invalidating the bullish pattern that's supposed to play out. So A, B, C, D, essentially invalidating it. However, this candle is still open. This candle is still playing out. It could very well retract and close up in here, in which case then the bullish pattern is still valid. However, if it were to close where it is now, or close just beyond these levels over here, then we'd consider that, okay, maybe this bullish pattern has failed. Here's a level here. As it stands, I mean, like, the market's going to close in about 5, or this candle's going to close in about 5 hours. So as it stands, okay, NAS is bearish as it stands. Yeah. In fact, there we go. That's what I think on NAS. That's what I think on NAS. Yeah, those seem to be holding well. But yeah, that's what I think on NAS. I think that we've reached a level up here that we've tested once, twice, 3 times, and we failed to break above it. Here we have this doji candle, massive rejection, and we've come back down. So this is what I think. I think, I mean, depending on how you trade NAS, we're currently trading at 18,000 something. So I believe that we're going to drop at least to about 17.8 down here. That's my prediction on NAS 100, and I already gave you my prediction on BTC USD. It'd be cool to actually come back in a few days and actually get an update. Because NAS and BTC move so aggressively, All right, sorry about that. So all right, so sorry about that. As I was saying, with NAS 100, I see some bearish price action. I see us actually coming down lower, multiple confluences. There are multiple confluences, multiple rejections over here. 1, 2, 3. After the rejection over here, we have this bearish candle that kind of confirms that chances are we are going to actually fall from this high. And the next support level, which we're going to be reaching for, is this one. So there is about, I would say, a 90 to 95% chance that this is going to continue falling to this level. NAS is going to continue falling until this level, especially if this candle closes bearish, especially if this candle closes beneath these trend lines over here. That's just NAS. Use it, don't use it. It's not really something that I trade. I think pretty much only when I see a really good opportunity. This is an excellent opportunity. The only issue is that, I would recommend waiting for a little bit of a retracement. And this is just because of, you want to get into a trade that has a good R&R. It has a good risk to reward rate. So if you kind of just enter here, your stop would probably be up here or something. And you would probably be aiming for a 1-to-1. However, if you're patient, wait for it to retrace a little bit higher, and then you can get a better risk to reward on your trade. But that's what I believe. NAS 100 is going down. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, this is the okay. Okay. Honestly, I started this video by kind of like telling you guys that expect this week to be stagnant. Expect this week to be boring. Expect it to be stagnant. Nothing special, nothing exciting. Unfortunately, it's happened this week. And the reason for that is because NFP on Friday. So it is what it is. Kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. No, man. This quotation doesn't make sense. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, guys. In terms of the live, I'm gonna call it. I don't expect this week to be eventful. I mean, the only thing I'm really banking on really is NFP, which will be on Friday, and then on Thursday, the day before NFP, we could see something on USD franc. Maybe, maybe not. It is bullish though. It's still showing a lot of bullish momentum. So hopefully we get filled on this. Hopefully we even hit CP on it. And make sure I've already placed the trade. Place the pending order. I'm into trader 4 and this is, of course I haven't. I need to place this. Why haven't I? Goodness. Here's the CHF. Point. Zero 0.09. Nine zero double seven two 92614. Okay. That's been placed. All right. So yeah, it's been real. It's been real. Check you guys. Next live is going to be on Thursday. So I will check you guys then.